Hey, hi, how are you? It's Crystal again. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a Wednesday video where we are, which I mean you're watching this on a Wednesday or watching it after a Wednesday, where we're going to go through my current works in progress or WIPs, a few future projects that I already know need to be done, and my stash. And I literally, there's probably more. I know there's more in the basket on the floor, but I literally just stacked everything on the bed. Some of this I haven't looked at in over a year. So, let's get started. Okay, so this is my current project bags for everything other than the blanket I'm making my nephew, which literally currently is living in the middle of my king size bed. These are future. 1, 2 brace. So one of my works in progress, and this can literally be taken into the other room because that's for sewing, and I'm not counting my sewing stuff in my stash. This is mostly going to be my yarn stash. I do have sewing supplies that I picked up that I need to move. That's for the stuff I'm making for wearing at the Renaissance Festival. You should technically be over here. And then in the center, I have lace crosses for my memorial crosses. They're done. They need, the design needs to be put on the paper for behind them. I need to finish filming it. Remember, those are not, you guys aren't going to see anything about those until next. Probably sometime in the fall, due to timing. And then my current cross stitch here, that is a Mickey and Minnie anniversary date for Martin and I. Can't show what's in here, but this is a cross stitch for a present. I have this one I can do. That's all my current works in progress, I think. No. I have a couple of Christmas pillows that I'm working on. I think I finished all the dog clothes, and a toddler size jumper that won't be done till I'll put the yarn for that. Matter of fact, I'll stick that in here because I can finish that in a matter of a couple of days. And once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Anyway, I showed you that one. I think I showed you this one. These are just the cross stitch I know I have, and a gift I finished in there. So that's my current projects that I know I have to get done. I have 2 more of those Red Heart amigurumi small crochet animals that I'm going to do as kits for videos. Let's throw on the glasses so we're not killing our eyeballs here. And I literally grabbed whatever I knew happened to be part of supplies and started hauling them out of my closet. Some of this stuff has to be taken out into the kitchen where the dining room table is, because that's going to be my sewing, writing, working, schoolwork, office area, because we don't eat there. It can always be cleaned up. The table can always be cleaned up if people are going to come over for like a dinner. But Martin had got me a quilting starter kit. I'm getting a lot of stuff. I'm not going to Walmart as much anymore, but I'm getting a lot of stuff from Walmart for sewing and crafting. I got a couple quilt basting needles here. Some really cute Disney buttons. Some really cute sunflower and daisy and other buttons. Chanel easy thread, that'll go with my sewing. Tapestry, that's gonna have to go. The buttons and the tapestry needles and whatnot, that's all gonna go with crochet supplies. And some bamboo crochet hooks. 1 bag. Most of this is going to be for my nephew's blanket. So it's more of this red heart granny square, all-in-one granny square yarn. In what colorway is this? In the Aran Cream colorway. I think these are the last two of that. We'll have to see, but that can go right there for now. What is this? Oh, more sewing needles. Quilter's hand needles. Bonding web. Come on now. A thimble. Machine needles. Another tape measure. A needle, machine needle inserter. Denim needles. These poppers or snaps can go over here with the crochet stuff. This stuff I'm going to tuck in here because this is all going to go out in the other room. And what are we? Another cross stitch. This one. My phone did something funny. I'll fix it later. A lot of these I grabbed from like the $5 to $10 section at Walmart where they still had it. And 3 yards of fabric. They're just layering theirs assorted fabric. I was figuring these would be good for liners. 2 yards of fabric. Matter of fact, I have something I can stick this with the fabric that I just did, and it'll be, I'll have a liner, a wash from the thrift store. Okay. What are in you? What are in you? What is in you? Yeah, that's better. Elastic. I'm going to put that with the sewing stuff. Straight pins and safety pins will go with the sewing stuff. Incense doesn't need to be in there. My orange is the new black that I saved from the dogs finishing chewing up. More incense doesn't need to be in there. More incense doesn't need to be in here. And these are supposed to be in my drawer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags worth of stuff. I know what this is, because this is a lot of assorted size little jars for crafting. I do have a plan for these, so they are going to get the lid pop back on them and probably carried out to the other room so they're not in the bottom of my closet. And then I picked this up over several months, so I'd had enough to do a project. Let's see what's in the bottom of it first. Oh, this goes out to my sewing machine too. Got it on clearance for $1.50. It's 10 self-threading needles, but with a magnet for the bottom of my machine, so I can just put them there. So over the last several months, I picked up, Martin had got me one, and then I'd bought another 1, 2, 3. So now I have more than enough for probably a full-on sweater. This is Lion Brand Mandala Sparkle. This is the colorway Nova. It's very pretty, very sparkly. Put all 3 of those in one for the moment. And then I picked up one at Hopi's insistence of the Mandala Lion Brand Ombre. And this is in the chai color. I love purple. I might do a vest with it. That's another 2 bags. Okay. Now I need to move this pillow and my yarn from that. We'll go, I think, in the top bin. Let's move the sewing. The bins aren't really heavy. They just make a lot of noise when I move them. So Hopi had thought I'd hurt myself. This one had been in the bottom of my closet, in the bottom, and I think what's in here. Oh, you want a ball? Go play. I like to put rattlers in my baby rattle toys. So yeah, most of what I've got in here at the top anyway is, I need to go back to Jada and Stitches and find the rest of this. Is from a couple years ago. There was a different, it's a crochet along, and she did it all year long, but there is a different stripe for every month. And I was doing it in several different colors. And then I moved like two, 3 times in the last 2 years. And I was like, we're going to put that up for now. So that was the mocha one I was doing. I was doing black, white, and gray as well. I don't have the yarn for any of these, I don't believe. So they will need to be put up for a bit. And then this was my rainbow one. No, yeah, was this the rainbow one? Yeah, this was the rainbow one. January, February, March, April, May. I'd gotten to May. And I was making several at a time because I was really enjoying doing it, and I just hadn't done it again. And then this one, it looks like I went further, but I was doing 2 of each one that I was doing and kind of building out like this. And this is the watermelon one that is going to end up being a full-size blanket at some point. I don't think I currently have the yarn for this. I have a big project coming up, and these are not going to be able to be worked on. Oh my goodness. I don't know how in the world. Oh, because we had a bunch of random safety pins and whatnot. That's going to have to go in the garbage. So in here I have a lot of tiny little oddments. I don't have a lot of actual yarn in here. I have a little bit of black. It's the same black I was using to do the edges of that. A little sewing kit that's mostly like decapitated. What can I say about it? If you're a little measuring tape, a seam ripper, a tapestry needle, and some straight pins. This can go in the garbage. I'm gonna take one of those bags and make it the garbage bag. Tomato needle cushion, pin cushion. So that's already starting to get a little too heavy for my wrist. How fun. Something Hopi's drawn me. A lot of this I also like, we're going to throw that away. A lot of this I also threw in here when we were moving from New Jersey to Indiana, and I kind of just threw it. I love this yarn. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There's only this much. I might move it to the other thing. I might keep it in this one. These are my 2020 Christmas ornaments that I'd made. Still have a few of them. This blue We Love yarn. And then I have, what is this? I don't know what I was making. Hold on. I don't know what I was making. We're still attached. I have no idea what needle I was using. I don't see it over there. So I'm probably going to frog this out because I don't know what I was making. It's pretty, whatever it was. But I haven't worked on it since New Jersey. And I have, oh, no, found the needle. Okay. No idea what pattern I was doing. Or found the hook, rather, not the needle. But I have quite a bit of this. So this might be a take and go project of another type We'll frog it though, because I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. But I have this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more skeins this size. Okay, we're going to set you on top of there for a minute. I'm working on the edge of my bed, so I only have so much room. These I make little Christmas ornaments out of by crocheting around them. The rest of this is just odds and ends, minor bits. Okay, so because I know I won't be working on these blankets anytime soon, we're going to go ahead and stick them back in here. One up here that Hopi had heard me move, but made a lot of noise because it's got some books in it from me doing my planning in Jersey, and I've kept all of them. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I haven't looked at any of this in forever. This interesting baby yarn. That's big enough to do a project. Big enough to do a project. Big enough to do a project. I'll have to wind that. Oh, I do have some of the colors I was using in the rainbow, if I want to make it bigger. But again, I was just trying to do the rainbow, and then I was going to edge it in other colors. So I don't know. I've got some of this. I have never figured out what to do with this one. It's pretty. I've got some yellow, a little bit of thread that is tied into a knot around some other yarn. So give me a moment. A little bit of thread, which I can probably put somewhere else. I can't stand working with this yarn. I can't. I've tried it. I've made a few things. I think I made Hopi a big pillow. I can't stand working with it. It's going to end up being like a couple oddments here. It's going to end up being like a I'm going to make something bulky with it. I'll like buy a bulky yarn when I eventually get back to all of these things and start working with it, because I'll end up putting it like in the center of a heart pillow or something, or lips or something, because I don't like it. I don't work with bulky yarn. As much as my wrist hurts, I'm certainly not going to do a whole lot of bulky yarn, anything. And because it gets too heavy too fast, and I can't stand it. It tangles and it ties. And where did I put that garbage bag one? Right here. I have no idea what I was thinking in here, but this one's kind of like a Chanel almost. I'll find something for this. That's enough for a small project. I have some red thread I'd forgotten about. There's not enough of that off-white to do anything with, but I'm sure I can find something. I had started something with this apparently, and then decided I didn't like it, probably because of the gold, the glitter that goes through it. I'll find something for it. I guarantee it. I need to find a better storage solution. Yeah, I'd started a chain with it, and then it tied itself into a knot. Couple more oddments in here. I'm almost at the end of what's actually in here. Look at this. I just threw it in there, didn't I? And what it was is I was in the process of making things, and then I would get to a certain point in making it, and I'd go, okay, I'm done. Right? Done. Cool. And I'd put it in there in what I thought was a neat approximation, and then I went to move, and I just kind of, everything got jostled, and I never fixed it. One of the reasons I'm going through this now is because I'm likely not to go back into a lot of this over the next year or so, and I need to make sure I have it organized. I'll explain that in a different video. It is coming up, I promise. Another oddment. And an oddment is just a small excess amount of, like a small ball of yarn, whatever was oddly left out of a project because you just didn't have enough of it. Another oddment. Just a few more. Another crochet hook I can see. I think I'm going to move those. Yeah, I'm definitely going to move those planning books out of there. Another oddment. Another one. So then I have a Vanna's Choice in eggplant. No idea what I'm going to do with it, but there's enough to do something with it. Bernat White. Bernat Baby in white. I can always use this. I think I have another one behind me in that bin. Well, I was winding it up because I'd used it for something, but there's enough here for something. Yeah, you guys are all going to have to go in a different thing. Another oddment. Most of these are acrylic. Some of them are not. Like this. This is cotton. I love this colorway. It's the getting tired and getting dizzy. Getting tired and getting dizzy. What are we? 100% cotton. Crafter's Closet. I can't remember, but anyway, it's like a denim. There's enough there I can do something with it. Another hook. I don't use these very much anymore. 4.25 millimeters. And some more blue. 2 crocheted hearts I'd made. 3 of these ice yarns in the baby wool, which is 40% wool and 60% acrylic. I don't see a color on here, but I'm sure there is one. That's enough for a baby outfit. Medieval times pictures. Some of this stuff I tossed in here when I was moving from Indiana to Illinois. Some of it has been in here since Hopi was homeschooling in New Jersey. Oh, there. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Is my graph paper I was looking for. I knew I had some. By the way, when your wrist hurts, don't do that. An odd bit of ribbon that I'll use for something. More bullet journal stuff. Some of these I'm still making for gifts for friends. I need this. Don't remember. Didn't remember that I put it in there, but I need it. 3 crystal buttons from Hobby. 1 more crochet hook in here. Another 4.25. And a child's blue hat. Okay. Let's put what is a full or close enough to full, anything that can make a project in this bin. And then with the bag and all, matter of fact, I'm going to grab one of my extra bags for the purple one. With the bag and all, I'm going to put these in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all my stuff in here. We're going to try. I've had bigger stashes. I don't know if any of you remember, but I've had bigger stashes. My thing is, I have a really large project coming up. And this is like fingering lace weight. And it's organic cotton. I was probably going to make myself a shawl or something out of it and just didn't remember. And I'll just find another shawl pattern. So this will go over here by that in the middle. Good, good. I have no idea if I'm going to stick you because you're pretty over by the baby stuff and you are baby weight. Okay. And then the thread. I'm not putting my thread back in there for crocheting because I use it for tiny little things all the time. Do I know if I'm going to find all of my yarn tonight? No, we're going to try. This one's going for one of the Christmas ones. Everything that I'm pulling out of here I've already worked with, so we're going to see how much I need of it. This is probably going to go for the watermelon one. Jumbo, Super Saver, Red Heart, White. Baby Weight Blue, which I don't think I need more blue for that, but I'm going to keep that out. Do I have more of the Baby Weight Cotton White in here? The Baby Weight White? Give me a moment. Hey, I need you. I do, but it's back here with more yarn from that project. From making my nephew stuff. So I'd use this for my sister's tortilla tummy blanket, so I just put that in the oddments because I'm keeping it specifically for in case she needs. It repaired. Almost done. The dogs. And I kind of, when I didn't feel good, was just throwing things in here. And I've made Hopi and Martin and I hats to match the dogs. And Martin's gift. Another crochet hook. This one happens to be an 8mm with this beautiful purple. I know I have more of because I was planning on doing a blanket with it. So that can go with the other. That one goes in my game room. Or Martin's game room, rather. Oh, because that's the game room crochet stuff. What's in here? Oh, my butterflies for Christmas. That was a good place for them to be at the bottom of the... Goodness. There's the pink cat. I'd lined those, but here's a plain white hat that was way too big. Another white. Oh, another slipper. Oh. Green giant. That's not how I wanted to say that, but more crochet hooks. Another dog sweater. These didn't even get their ends sewn in. And it wasn't even that cold, but different sizes and different designs. And I had just made them up. All of those planners, the dog wipes, when I don't want to give them back, and the extra pee caps. My bonnet does not belong over there. This is another outfit of chips. My back brace, white t-shirt. A little. One of my favorite sweaters. It's going to need wash because it's been in the bottom. Well, not in the bottom, but near enough. Red. More hooks. Same kind as the one I held up the handle of. Oh, because Hopi wants like a blanket out of this Bernat blanket fluffy stuff. That's gonna go with the other big. Oh, more cockroach. What else is in here? Candy. This is gonna go in with my game room ones. Pillows I was working on somewhere else. So I'm going to do in that one. I'm going to throw the actual dog. I'm going to throw the dog stuff back in. I have ends I need to put in. And they'll need. It's too hot for them to be wearing any of that. This I want to wind up. It's enough of this red to do something with. Obviously enough of this black. Those 3 of those 4 hats over there are actually completely done. Enough of this Erin. Hi Katie, you found a ball? Enough of the green, enough of the pink, enough of the white. Actually, with one more pink, I just need a baby pink. I can actually probably go and finish the watermelon one. So that's probably what I'm going to make those be dedicated to. Now I have to straighten this up and put everything away. But that's it. That's 2 under the bed bins. I am not doing this right now. I know, I can hear you saying if you do it right now, you won't end up with the same problem, but I don't want to. It's going to go in the oven. That's 2 bins gone through, 2 entire short laundry baskets gone through, and my current project's gone through. Whether I carry any of it out to the other room today or slide it out to the other room today, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But this was, it's ginormous. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's like helmet. So I might put a lining in it to make it be something you can wear more. I don't know. And I don't know what size I made this. But it's child size something. I'll put them in with here to be finished off and sewn up. Because those are just odd and ends little sewing things. Before anyone says it because they saw me hold my belly and breathe out. No, I am not pregnant. I cannot get pregnant. I never can get pregnant again. I do not have the equipment. The factory was burned and shut down and demolished and razed to the ground many, many years ago. It is an impossibility, a medical, scientific impossibility for me to become pregnant again, ever again. I'm out of breath because bending over, believe it or not, takes me completely out of breath almost instantly. And I've been bending over a lot while doing this video. Some of this will be taken out into the other room. It all will definitely be straightened up because it's on my side of the bed. And I don't want to lay on Martin's side of the bed because I've got other stuff on Martin's side of the bed. Hold on. Let me get it out of my way a little bit and I'll talk to you guys again. Okay, so everything but my current project and a little bit of odds and ends. My current projects and a little bit of my odds and ends are legitimately all put where they're going to be until Martin gets home because I'm not moving some of this stuff until Martin's here to help me. They're bigger and heavier and I don't feel like it and I'm getting extremely tired. It's after midnight anyway. These are my favorite current crochet hooks. They're the boy. I prefer the boy. but they have the squishy foam type handle. And because of how I crochet, they sit perfectly. I now have 2 sets of them because Martin is amazing. And I couldn't find my one set because obviously it was in the bottom of there. And so Martin simply made sure I got another one. I'm going to tuck all of these down in the center of that. Cookie. On ball. On ball. Wanna flop? Oops. Get on, Sophia. Wanna flop? And you're gonna dragon hoard them? That does not surprise me that he's going to dragon hoard them. But thank you for being here while I go through all this. There's only going to need to be some minor editing. And then I will put it up on the channel. I have 2 more Wednesday things I can think of right off the top of my head that I have planned. Nope, 3 that I have planned that will be 4. Sorry, 4 that I have planned that will be up. Nope, I'm wrong. Sorry. 5 that I have up that I have planned that will be up within the next 2 months. Have a wonderful day and week, and I'll see you Friday. Afterthoughts. I have a video coming out on this blanket when I finish it. Which enders I have over here? I do not have the end I marked on this side. I have it over here, I think. Yes. This is about where I'm guessing the middle is going to be. And so it's getting heavy. I'm that far from being to the end. So less than shoulder width. About, neckline width. And then putting a border on it. I might go back into my yarn stash and pull out the regular Aran and just do the border with that if I end up not having enough. Because I am 4 skeins of yarn into this now. I have 2 left and I don't want to buy any more because unless I'm gifted with yarn, I'm only buying one specific project kind of yarn for the rest of the year unless I decide to pick up something small in the meantime. But afterthought was, when I figure out which side of my purse is which, I've got a lot of stuff in my purse. I've got snacks, I've got keys, more snacks. There it is. More keys. And somewhere in the bottom of this side of my purse is my hook. I'll have to find it. I have been having trouble with this True Boo from Lion Brand. It's a bamboo yarn, but it's a gorgeous purple. It is not the same purple I have in there. This is a different. And I think I've been keeping it in my purse for the simple fact of, with it in my purse, if we go somewhere and we end up waiting, and I didn't think I had to bring a project with me. I have a project with me. Haven't started it yet. The hook's in there. Haven't started it yet. But I've had another glance at everything. As far as I can tell, that's every scrap of yarn in the house that is not all my fabric. Please, sir, get out of Mom's current bag. It's not all my fabric, and it's not all my just craftsy stuff. I have 2 craftsy things I want to get done and out of the way. Done and finished so that I can concentrate more on the bigger projects that I have coming up. Most of the crochet I have in my project bag is all small stuff. Be done in less than a day. It is to give my mind a break from more intricate work. And my cross stitch, I work on and off anyway. So I'm taking a break from having done a larger piece of the cross stitching work by doing Mine and Martin's Mickey Mouse. Anyway, I'll see you guys Friday. Truly out tonight. Bye.